Hello guys, welcome to DTW Tutorials. Welcome. If this is your first time on this channel, DTW Tutorials is an educational channel on YouTube that supports students with free maths videos, okay, and some physics videos will support you in your exams. That's your WAEC exam, post-UME, GC, your WATS, junior WAEC, name it, will support you in your education. All right, please, if it's your first time, try to just click the subscribe button, subscribe, okay, to join this resourceful community. All right, and if you like what we're doing, give this video a thumbs up and also share this video to your friends, loved ones, and your colleagues, okay? And also, if you have any questions, please feel free to put a comment down and I'm going to respond to you. All right, so today's video is on the UNIBEN 2018 post-UME prep. Okay, so this video I've solved mass pass question on the year 2012-2013. Okay, that's their post-UME for that year. All right, so right now UNIBEN, that you have to sit for computer-based test. All right, not the paper-based test right now. I think this was the last year they sat for the paper-based test. Okay, so you have to sit for a computer-based test, and note that calculators are not allowed in this exam. All right, so you're not allowed to take in calculators. And one thing I've noticed on this exam is it has much of further maths. So as an engineering student, a science student taking this post-UME exam in UNIBEN, you have to know a bit of further maths. All right, and I'm sure this video would also help you in preparing for the exam. Also take note that I've also solved several schools. That's UI, post-UME past questions I've solved, OAU, UNILAG, and also FUTO. Okay, so you can check DTW Tutorials channel for those videos. You see the playlist. Also note that this video is not for sale. Please, this video is not for sale, my fellow Nigerians. Let's support other students and share this video, okay? I've done this freely. Please, let's share freely to students to support them in their forthcoming post-UME exams. And also, there's a giveaway on this video. I'm giving away the past questions of UNIBEN, authentic, free, to science students, okay? Because I'm just solving maths alone, but for physics, chemistry, and co for science students, I'll be giving you this past question free. So please watch this video to the end to know how you can get the UNIBEN post-UME past questions. Okay, so let's get on to the video, and don't forget, Jesus Christ is coming soon. Give your life to Christ. He is the way, the truth, and the life, and I'm sure he will see you through this forthcoming post-UME exams. So let's get on to the video. Question 2 of the UNIBEN post-UME 2012/2013 past question says, if tan x plus 45 bracket degrees equal to 2, find without using tables the value of tan x. I hope you remember when we have tan bracket a plus b, it is tan what? We have tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a multiplied by tan b. Okay, so we're going to apply this here. All right, we're going to apply this rule here. Okay, so how do we do this now? Now this is tan x plus 45, so this is likely to be a and b. So let's use, since we're dealing with x, let's use x and y. Okay, so this is x and this is what, y, where this is what, tan 45. Okay, so and you know that tan 45, what's tan 45? You must try to remember your special angles. Tan 45 is what? 1. Okay, so we're going to put in, this will be x and this will be y. So everything here, a will be x, b will be y. So we're going to express tan x plus 45 in this what manner. Okay, so what do we have here? We're going to have, let's do this here. So we have tan x plus tan 45 divided by 1 minus tan x times tan 45. And don't forget, the question says it's equal to what? 2. Okay, equal to 2. So we're going to put in the value of tan 45 as what? 1. All right, let's cancel this. Okay, so we have tan x plus 1 divided by 1 minus, this is tan x times tan 45, which is what, 1, will give us what, tan x equal to 2. Okay, so here what do? We cross multiply, right? So we have tan x plus 1 equal to 2 bracket 1 minus tan x. Okay, let's open the bracket here. We have 2 minus 2 tan x. All right, and this we're left with here tan x plus 1. Let's take like terms. Let's bring tan x here and take our numbers to the other side. Okay, so we have tan x, taking minus 2 tan x here, it will be what, plus 2 tan x equal to 2. Taking plus 1 to the other side, we have what, minus 1. Okay, let's draw a line here. Okay, so what do we have here? What is tan x plus 2 tan x? That will give us a what, 3 tan x equal to 2 minus 1 is what, 1. To find tan x, we divide both sides by 3. So 3 will cancel out 3 and we're left with tan x is equal to 1 over 3. This is our answer. So our right option here is option A. Since we are told to find without using tables the value of tan x, and our value of tan x is 1 over 3. So our right option is option A. Question 3 of the UNIBEN post-UME past questions for 2012/2013. It says, without using tables, evaluate 1 plus tan 60 times tan 30 divided by tan 60 tan 30. Okay, please, we must try to remember our special angles. Okay, and I've also done a video on special angles, a trick to remembering special angles, so you can watch that on my channel. Just search for tricks on remembering special angles and you'll find that that video. Okay, so let me make this line a bit straight. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So this is a right angle triangle. This will be what, angle 60. This will be what, 30 degrees, and our hypotenuse here will be 2, 1 and root 3. So you can just try to have this at the back of your mind, or try to watch that video to learn a trick on how to get your special angles easily. Okay, that's if you're under pressure in the exam hall. When you use that trick, it's going to help you out well. Okay, so here what do we have now? So we're to get tan 60 and tan 30 from this particular triangle. So what to be tan 60? Tan is what? Remember your so ka twa. Okay, so where we're looking for tan, which is opposite over adjacent. Okay, so for tan 60, what would that give us? This is tan 60, this is the opposite. That is what? Tan 60 would be root 3 over 1. Is that not it? This is the adjacent. Okay, now for tan 30 degrees is what? 1. This is the opposite, and this is what? The adjacent. 1 over root 3. And you know, in sorts, you can't leave a root in the denominator, so we have to rationalize. And in rationalizing, we are going to get what? We have to say 1 over root 3 times root 3 divided by root 3. And what are we going to get here? We're going to get root 3 over 3. Okay? Okay, so this is our angle for tan 30. Okay, so now let's put in these values into this equation. Here we have 1 plus tan 60. What is tan 60? That's root 3. Root 3 times, what is tan 30? Tan 30 is what? Root 3 over 3. Okay, divided by, and we have tan 60, which is root 3, plus, what is tan 30? That is what? Root 3 divided by 3. Okay, so here what would happen here? Root 3 times root 3 would give us a 3, right? When the roots would cancel out, we are left with 3. So 3 divided by 3 will cancel out and we're left with 1. So in our numerator, we have 1 plus 1. Okay, let's solve our denominator. Here, let's look for the LCM. So this is 3. Okay, 1 and 3 is 3, and 3 times root 3, we have what? 3 root 3, plus 3 and 3 is what? 1, and 1 times root 3, we have what? Root 3. So here, what are we left with? We are left with 3 plus 3 root 3 plus a root 3. There's a 1 here, so we just say 3 plus 1. That will give us what? 4 root 3 over 3. Okay, so here we have 4 root 3 divided by 3. So what is 1 plus 1? That is 2 divided by 4 root 3 over 3. Now, you know, we have to what? Invert. Is that not it? When you're dividing, you have to what? Invert. So when we invert, bring 3 upwards, what do we have here? Let's do this here. We have 3 times 2 over 4 root 3. Okay, where 2 can go here, 1, 2 here is 2. Okay, and we're left with what? 3 over 2 root 3. Now you can't still leave your answer this way. We have to rationalize. That's to cancel out the square root, this square root in our denominator. So we have to multiply. In rationalizing, we will multiply the numerator by 2 root 3 and the denominator by 2 root 3. Okay, so what do we have here? 3 times 2, we have what? A 6 root 3. And here we have 2 times 2, which is what? 4. And a root 3 times a root 3, the root will cancel out and we're left with 3. So that's 4 times 3. Okay, so can we simplify this further? Yes, we can. So 3 here 1, 3 here 2, and 2 here 1, 2 here, how many times? 2. So we're left with what? Root 3 over 3. Root 3 over 2. Okay, so this is our answer, root 3 divided by 2. And our right option here is option A. Question 4 of the UNIBEN post-UME past questions for 2012/2013 says if okay, there's a typographical error here. This is supposed to be a sine here. Okay, so if sine theta is equal to 5 over 17, also, this question, there's also a typo here. There should be a 1 here. That is 15 over 17. Okay, if sine theta is equal to 15 over 17, where theta is acute, find tan theta. Okay, so let's draw acute, right? Acute angle. So we have this is our right angle triangle, and this is our acute angle here. Okay, and they said sine theta is what? 15 over 17. Remember your SOHCAHTOA. All right, remember your SOHCAHTOA. Always have this at the back of your mind. Okay, so here, what is our SO, which is what? Opposite over your hypotenuse. And what's your opposite? This is 15, and our hypotenuse will be what? 17. Since sine theta is what? 15 over 17. Now the question says find tan theta. So we have to look for this adjacent side. Remember your Pythagoras formula. What do you have? You have your hypotenuse, which is hypotenuse square is equal to what? Your the addition of the both the opposite and the adjacent, the square of those sides. Okay, so that's 15 square plus, let's say this is x, okay, plus x square. So where x square will be equal to what? 17 square minus what? 15 square. And what's 17 square? That will be a 289 minus 225. And what will that give us? That will give us what? 64. Okay, x squared. So x is equal to what? The square root of what? 64. And what's the square root of 64? That will give us what? An 8. So this side is what? 8. So the question says find tan theta. Tan is what? Opposite over your adjacent. And what is your opposite? 15. So we have 15. Tan theta is equal to 15, and our adjacent is what? 8. So we have 15 over 8. And our right option here is option D. Question 5 of the UNIBEN post-UME 2012/2013 past questions. It says the turning point on the curve y is equal to 3x squared minus 9x plus 12 is what to look for the turning point. And at turning point, you should note that the y, the x is equal to what? 0. So we're going to differentiate this. Okay, so the y, the x of this particular expression is what? This 2 times 3. I hope you remember our differentiation. And you should know that UNIBEN post-UME past questions has a touch of further maths, so try to revise on differentiation and integration. Okay, so here we're differentiating, so this will be what? 2 times 3, that is 6, and you minus the power here, so that will be left with what? X. And here we have minus what? This will just simply be 1 times 9, which will just be 9, and 1 minus 1 is 0, and x raised to the power 0 is 1. So that's why we have 9 standing alone, and differentiation of just a number is what? 0. So this is what we'll get. So definitely we now have to equate this to what? 0, since at turning point the y dx is equal to 0 on the curve. Okay, so we have 6x minus 9 equal to what? 0. So let's take like term. 6x will be equal to, take minus 9 here, we have a positive 9, divide both by 6, and what do we have? A 3 can go here how many times? 3 times. A 3 can go here how many times? 2 times. So we have 3 divided by 2, and 3 divided by 2 is what? 1.5. okay, so since this is positive, definitely the point on the curve is what? At the maximum what? Point. Okay, it's maximum at x equal to 1.5, since it's a positive. Okay, and on a curve, if we have 1 point produced, it is maximum for the positive value and minimum for the negative value. So since this is a positive value, our right option is option C. So it is maximum at x equal to 1.5. Question 7 of the UNIBEN post-UME past questions for 2012/2013. It says 4.5 and 5 are respectively the averages of two sets of numbers. That's this set and this set. Calculate the values of x and y. Okay, so this is going to result to a simultaneous equation. Okay, so let's try to resolve this, simplify this. So 4.5 and 5 are respectively the averages of the two sets of number. So the average of this is 4.5. Okay, let's simplify this. So we have 3. Remember, average is just to add all the numbers and divide by the 1, 2, 3, 4, the number of digits, the sets of numbers. Okay, and the number of this first set of number is what? 4. So 4 is equal to what? 4.5. That's the average. Okay, so let's simplify this. So here we're going to get a 7 plus x plus y, and 4 times, we're going to get a 4 times what? 4.5. So here we have 7 plus x plus y is equal to, what's 4 times 4.5? That would give us, that would give us an 18. Okay, 18, since 4.5 is what? 9 over 2. Is that not it? When you cancel here, we have 1 and here 2. So 2 times 9 is what? 18. Okay, so let's simplify this further. We now have here x plus y is equal to, take 7 to this side, we have 18 minus 7. Okay, and this will give us x plus y is equal to what? 11. Is that not it? And this is our equation 1. Okay, let's simplify the next thing. It says, and 5 is what? The average of this particular set. That's 2x plus y plus 4 plus 3. Don't forget this 3 here. Okay, divided by 4 equal to 5. Okay, so here what do we have? We have 2x plus y plus 7. 4 plus 3 is 7, and 4 times 5 will give us what? 20. Is that not it? Okay, so here to break this further, we're going to have 2x plus y equal to 20 minus 7, and that will give us what? What's 20 minus 7? That will give us 13. So this is our equation 2. So let's bring these equations together. We have x plus y equal to 11, that's equation 1, and 2x plus y equal to what? 13, that's equation 2. Okay, so here all we need to do is just to what? Cancel out. Okay, we can cancel y. We're going to do elimination method in simultaneous equation. Okay, so we have minus here, and this will change this positive to minus, so this will cancel out. So we have x minus 2x. Remember, the minus is also going to affect 13 here. Okay, All right, I missed that. It's going to affect 13 here. So we have x minus 2x. What is x minus 2x? That will give us a minus x equal to, what is 11 minus 13? 11 minus 13 will give us a minus 2. So this minus will cancel this minus, and we're left with what? X equal to 2. So since we know the value of x equal to 2, let's put this into equation 1 to find our y. So equation 1 says x plus y is equal to what? 11. So put in x equal to 2 here. So we have 2 plus 11, plus y, sorry, equal to 11. So y will be equal to 11. Carry 2 to this side. We have minus 2. Alright, so what is my 11 minus 2? That will give us what? A 9. So x is equal to 2 and y is equal to what? 9. That is what? 2, 9. Alright, and our right option here, this is our answer, and our right option here is option B. Question 8 of our UNIBEN post-UME past questions. Okay, that's your 2012/2013 past question. It says factorize 14 factorial minus 10 bracket 13 factorial. Okay, so how do we do this? Let's break this further. So 14 factorial is also the same as 14 bracket what? 13 factorial. Is that not it? Remember in our factorials. Okay, so we have 10 bracket 13 factorial. Okay, so we can just bring out 13 factorial. So we have 13 factorial bracket 14 minus 10. Okay, and what would that give us? What's 14 minus 10? That will give us a 4. So we have 13 factorial bracket 4. So we simplify this, and our answer is option D. Question 10 of the UNIBEN post-UME past questions for your 2012/2013 questions. It says x and y are two events. The probability of x or y is 0.7 and the probability of x is 0.4. If x and y are independent, find the probability of y. Alright, if they are independent, it means they are what? Mutually exclusive, as the occurrence of any one of them excludes the other. So our probability of x or y is equal to probability of what? X plus the probability of y. Okay, so where we are already given that the probability of x or y is what? 0.7 and the probability of x is what? 0.4. So we're looking for the probability of y occurring. Okay, so all we need to do is just take 0.4 down here. We have 0.4. It will change the minus was 0.4. Okay, so that's 0.7 minus 0.4. So that would give us a probability of what? Y. Okay, and this is what? 0.7 minus 0.4? That would be a 0.3, equal to our probability of y. Okay, so our answer is what? 0.3, and our right option here is option A. Question 11 of the UNIBEN post-UME past questions for the year 2012/2013 past questions. That's the University of Benin. It says the angle of elevation of a point T on a tower from a point U on the horizontal ground is 30. This should be 30 degrees. Okay, not 300. Okay, let's interpret this question now. Okay, so the angle of elevation of a point T, okay, on a tower. So on a tower T from a point U on an horizontal ground. Okay, this is our horizontal ground from a point U. Okay, let's say someone standing here on this horizontal ground. Okay, is angle of elevation. This is the angle of elevation, which is this. So 30 degrees. Okay, if TU, this is U, if TU, that's TU is what? 54 meters. How high is T above the horizontal ground? So we're looking for how high is T above the horizontal ground. That's this length. Okay, this is what we are looking for, this particular length. Let's say this is what? X. All right, so what do we do now? This is remember, so ka twa. Okay, so here we have 30 degrees. So this is our opposite, and this is definitely our what, hypotenuse, and this is what, our adjacent. So we're looking for our opposite. Simply, we're just going to use sine, since we know our opposite and hypotenuse, and what relates the opposite and hypotenuse is what, your sine theta. So we're going to have sine 30 degrees is equal to what, x over 54. Okay, so x is equal to what, sine 30 times 54. And what is sine 30? That is half. 1 over 2 times 54. 2 here, 1, and 2 here is what, 27. So our answer is what, 27 meters, okay, above the horizontal ground. So the right option here is option B. Question 12 of the UNIBEN post-UME past questions for 2012/2013. It says calculate and correct to two significant figures the length of arc of a circle of radius 3.5 cm which subtends an angle of 75 degrees at the center of the circle. Take pi as 22/7. Okay, so what's the length of an arc? The length of an arc is just simply what, theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, so we know theta as what, 75 over 360 times 2. What is pi? 22/7, and r is 3.5, and 3.5 is the same as 7/2. Okay, so we cancel 7 here, 2 here, 1, 2 would go here, 1. What else can go? What can we cancel? What can we cancel? Okay, we can cancel, let's say a 5. A 5 here, 1. Remember, 2 in 25 is what, 5. That's 15. 5 in 35, that will give us a 7. Remember, 1 in 10 is what, 2. Okay, that's 72. So what can go again? Let me say a 2 here would go how many times? 36 times. A 2 here will go how many times? 11 times. And what can go again? 3 here will go here how many times? 5 times. A 3 here will go how many times? What? 12 times. So we are left with what? 5 times 11. That's what? 55/12. Okay? And 55/12. How many times can 12 go in 55? It can go how many times? 4 times. That's 48. So we have 4 whole number 7, remember 7/12. So from here our answer would be, to two significant figure, our answer would definitely be what? B. Okay, so option B is the correct answer, since you know there's only 4 here, so no other 4, so option B is the correct answer. Question 13 of the UNIBEN post-UME past questions for 2012/2013. Okay, for the University of Benin. It says make R the subject of the formula here. I hope you remember subject, change of subject of formula. It says x over r plus a equal to a over r. Okay, so we have to make r the subject of formula. So what do we do first? Let's cross multiply. Okay, cross multiply, and we have this, that's this, so we have x r equal to a bracket r plus a. So xr is equal to, opening the bracket, we have ar plus what? A square. Since we have to make r the subject of formula, let's bring in all the values of that carries r to our left hand side. So we have what? Xr plus ar equal to what? A square. So take out r. Okay, since r is common here, so we have r bracket what? X plus a equal to a square. So what do? We divide both sides by x plus a. X plus a. So this will cancel out. So r is equal to what? A square divided by x plus a. And what's the right option here? Our right option is option B. Question 15 of the UNIBEN post-UME past questions for 2012/2013 questions. It says a binary operation, this x star y is equal to x squared minus y squared divided by 2x. Find minus 5 star 3. Okay, there's a typographical error also on this question, but we're still going to solve it. All right, so we have here x star y divided by 2xy. Okay, find minus, so this is minus 5 and this is what, 3. So we're going to put in the value of x as what, minus 5, and the value of 3 as what, the value of y as 3. Okay, so what do we have here? We have minus 5 all squared minus 3 all bracket squared divided by 2 times minus 5 times 3. And what is minus 5 squared? That will give us 25, minus what is 3 squared? That is a 9, divided by 2 times 5, that is what, a 10, and 10 times 3, that is 30. And remember our minus sign here, so minus 30. And what is 25 minus 9? 25 minus 9 will give us what, a 16 divided by minus 30. And here we have what can go, 2 can go here 8 times, and 2 here 15 times. So here we have a minus 8 over 15. Okay, so the answer will either be A or D, depending on the value that would be in the option. All right, question 16 of the UNIBEN post UME past question for 2012/2013. It says, what is the midpoint of the line joining the 2 points? The point this. Okay, remember midpoint, the formula. Okay, what's the formula for midpoint? X equal to what? X1 plus X2 divided by 2, comma, y bar is equal to what? Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. Okay, where your midpoint is what? X bar, comma, Y bar. Okay, so all we need to do is just put in the values. This is X1 and this is Y1 and this is X2 and this is what? Y2. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's put in the value. So for X1 we have 2x plus X2 we have what? X divided by 2. Okay, and for Y, what do we have? We have Y1 is Y plus 2y divided by 2. Okay, so here we have 3x divided by 2 and what? 3y divided by 2. So our midpoint is what? 3x over 2, comma, 3y over 2. Okay, this is our answer. All right, there's also a typographical error here. All right, but our right option is this. Okay, this is our right answer. Question 17 of the UNIBEN post UME past questions for 2012/2013. It says, find the equation of a straight line of gradient 2 through the points 1 and 4. Okay, so we are given an equation, we're given the gradient, and we're given a point. Okay, so here is y equal to what? Mx. Okay, and the intercept is not given, but we're given the gradient and we're given a point. That's 1 point. So we have here y minus y1 equal to m bracket x minus x1. Okay, so to form the equation, we just put in our values of x1 and y1 into this equation. So we have y minus, what is y1? 4 equal to, what is our gradient? Is 2. Okay, our gradient is m, which is what? 2, bracket x minus, what is x1? That is what? 1. Okay, so from here we have y minus 4 equal to, opening the bracket, we have 2x minus 2. Okay, so from here let's resolve this. So what do we have here? We have y equal to what? Take 4 to this side, minus 4 to this side. We have 2x minus 2 plus 4. So we have y is equal to 2x minus 2 plus 4 will give us what? A plus 2. So our equation of the straight line is what? Y equal to 2x plus 2. So this is our answer, and our right option here is option D. Okay guys, thank you for staying to the end of this video. Thank you. Okay, so to get the post UME past questions for UNIBEN, all you need to do is just go to this Facebook group. Okay, this Facebook group is created by DTW Tutorials to further help students in their education. Okay, so go to this Facebook group, just say facebook.com/groups DTW Students Forum, okay, and join. Okay, when you join, I add you up, and definitely you would get the post-UME past questions. All right, and don't forget, please try to click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. It's just the red button by the side. Click the subscribe button, okay? And thank you for staying tuned to the end of this video. You are destined to win. Bye.